Welcome back, guys. My name's Franco. Today, I'm going to be taking you through CoinSpot, an Australian crypto exchange. We're going to be going through all the features, the details, and what they really have to offer to help you guys decide, is this the right exchange for you? Should you be using CoinSpot? And is there anything better out there? So let's start off very simple. What is CoinSpot? Now, I've got written here, CoinSpot is Australia's first crypto exchange, founded in 2013. This is one of Australia's most trusted exchanges, having withstood the testament of time and a record of 0 hacks on the exchange. So that's important. So these guys have been around since 2013. They are the oldest Australian crypto exchange. If we really think back, crypto only really started in 2009 when Bitcoin was founded. So these guys were about 4 years in. They've been around a long, long time, especially in terms of crypto exchanges. So there's a lot of, good things about that. They've been around a long time. They've stood the testament of time. Think about all the various crashes we've had. COVID, all the different banking issues. So many exchanges have gone down recently, like FTX, Voyager. And these guys have been around far longer than them. They're still around, and they're still offering great products. Now let's take a look. What does CoinSpot advertise? So this is important. Why? What is CoinSpot showing you? What do they reckon? Well, they've got over 2.5 million customers. Now, that's a lot of people considering the population of Australia. They've got 25,000 five-star reviews, 380 digital currencies. This is all pretty stock standard stuff. There's nothing really special on their homepage. Just all the generic stuff you'd expect. Okay, so let's move on now to setting up an account. How do we set up an account with CoinSpot? Now, it's important, I've also got written here, this exchange is available to Australian residents, and Australian residents only, as far as I'm concerned. So if you're from New Zealand, you're probably going to have to stick with something like SwiftX or Binance, or if you're from overseas, like America or something, yet again, same thing, probably going with Binance or one of those bigger exchanges. CoinSpot is only available to Australian residents. Alright, so here we got here kind of like a step-by-step guide provided by CoinSpot on how to buy Bitcoin in Australia. So you create a CoinSpot account here. Now let's open this up, let's have a look. Now it's pretty straightforward. You just create an account. You just need to, for starters, you just need your email, your password. You can put your referral code or affiliate code. Now I do have one of those, so if you want to put mine down in the description below, that way you can get an extra $10 worth of free Bitcoin. And then what do? Verify your account. So typically with verifying your account, you're going to need 2 forms of identification typically to kind of cross-check them. So like a driver's license, passport, something of that nature. And then you just, we're getting a bit far ahead of ourselves here. But, and then, it's that simple. So once you verify your account, you're sweet to go. You're allowed to buy, swap, sell Bitcoin, do whatever you want. Now when setting up your account as well, I think it's important to think about their protection, their security, how to keep your assets safe. They do have a lot of different things, so obviously you're going to want to set, strong password, all that sort of stuff. They also offer 2-factor authentication through Google Authenticator or an app of that kind, which I do use. It's very helpful. So every time you log in, you're going to have to get that code off your phone, and that way no one's really able to get into your account. Hey guys, sorry, this is Future Franco here. I forgot to mention, CoinSpot also have a lot of different security methods using email. So you're going to get emailed at any time that you log in using a new device, or if someone else logs in using a new device, you're going to get emails for any new deposits that go through. So whether people or if your deposits are going through, you're going to get email confirmation. So those little things I actually find really nice and really reassuring, knowing that your assets are safe. You're going to get notified if anything dodgy goes on, and of course just use that Google 2-factor authentication. It will keep your account super secure, super safe. You guys will be sweet. Okay, depositing fiat. So this is the next step. So you've signed up, you've got your account, you've identified yourself, and you're able to use the app now. So let's go on to the fees. So this is kind of important because here you've got all the AUD deposits and withdrawals. So for most people, you're going to just want to use some sort of bank transfer because as you can see, Poly, PayID, direct deposits, it's all free. And that's what I personally use, just depositing using BSB and account number. It's super simple. Then you just save that on your bank account and you can just send money over whenever. But if you want to use something like BPay, there's going to be a small fee. Cash, apparently you can deposit using cash at participating. I can't remember where they said it, but there are some participating stores that allow you to deposit cash onto CoinSpot, which is interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing until I read it here. Or you can use like your debit card through like Apple Pay or something. But yet again, that's got quite a hefty fee. And withdrawing, of course, is free. So for most people, you're just going to want to use the bank transferring, using that BSB, using an account number. And yeah, that's what I've got here. Best method is bank transfer, no withdrawing fee. That way you're going to be saving as much money as possible and getting the best experience. All right, let's go on to buying and selling crypto. So obviously, as we saw before, they offer 380 different cryptos. Let's be real, guys, that's way too many. No one is going to need to use 380 cryptos unless you're altcoin searching or something. You'll be fine. CoinSpot offer, as far as I'm concerned, everything you'll need. You're not going to need anything else. So if I were to just go through some of the buy and sell, you can see here they've just got an absolute abundance. If you look, I don't think you guys can see the scroll wheel. We're only about a quarter of the way through now. We're halfway through about now. There's a lot of cryptos, more than you're ever going to need to use, more than you're ever going to know. And importantly, they've got the main ones. They got Bitcoin, they got Ethereum, BNB, your altcoins. They've got all that. You're going to be sweet. Okay, and when you're buying and selling your crypto, there is going to be fees involved. So for the most part, most people who are just going to be using spot trading, they're going to be subject to a 1% fee. So a 1% buy fee and a 1% sell fee. Now this is, for the most part, pretty competitive. Most exchanges offer around this level of fees. So you're not really getting the best deal. You're not getting the worst deal. I'd say it's very, very standard. So I've got a little example here for if you guys don't quite understand how the 1% fee works. So for example, one Ethereum costs $1,000. So I'm going to spend $1,000 to buy one Ethereum. The fee is going to be $10, and in return, I'm going to get 0.99 ETH. So even though ETH costs $1,000 and I spent $1,000 to buy Ethereum, there's a 10% fee, a $10 fee of 1%, and that's going to get me 0.99 Ethereum, which is pretty straightforward. And that's also here where we were looking before on the fees. So you got trading. So obviously, instant buy, swap, sell is just going to be 1%. So this is all just your spot trading here. But CoinSpot do offer a couple of other features like market orders and OTC, a little bit different. So what is the market orders and the OTC? Now these, most people probably aren't going to use this, I wouldn't say. Now they are definitely helpful and help you keep all your crypto stuff on the one exchange and simplify things. So OTC orders offer that 0.1%, which we were talking about just here. Now, most people probably don't even know what this is, but it's basically a minimum $50,000 transaction. So that's probably why most people don't use it, because it's 50,000. So this is used for high volume transactions when the buyer and seller don't want to go through the order books. So if we go on to, and let me just find it quickly, OTC. So you can submit your first OTC order. You want to buy, you just select your crypto, how much you'd like to buy, and as it says here, minimum value is 50,000 Aussie dollars. Now that's a lot of money, so that's just so people can avoid the order books, as they say, and just buy directly between people, and it saves a bit of time and money. And then you've also got market orders. So this is more similar to something like Bybit, where people are going to be trading cryptocurrencies. So let's have a look. So this isn't your spot trading, but markets. So you can see here that you've got like Bitcoin to Aussie dollar, Bitcoin to USDT, ETH to Aussie dollar. So there's all these different cryptos to Aussie dollar. Now, most people probably aren't using this because a lot of your high-end traders, they like to use US dollars as kind of the standard, which they do have for Bitcoin, but there is a very limited amount. There's only 15 markets you can trade between. So for most people, it's just not going to be enough. But as you can see here, when you do jump in, loads up the chart. It's pretty straightforward. You can just buy here and run up the rate pretty well. If it's ever going to load, it's taking its time. been a bit slow, but normally a bit of a chart would come up. You can see here, it's just not loading. But yeah, but I don't use this one personally, but it is there if you're more into your trading and sort of things like that. It does offer that really low fee of 0.1%. So if you're looking to short-term trade, maybe, intraday charts where you want to be trading, every couple of hours, doing a short, doing a long, all that sort of stuff. It'll save yourself a bit of money, but most people were just going to be buying, the spot trading, because obviously I've got here spot trading also allows for the earn feature. So if you're looking to access that earn feature, market orders aren't going to be working for you, as well as moving crypto between wallets for cold storage and other things like that. So if you want to buy Bitcoin, move it off onto your cold storage wallet, like a Ledger or something, you're going to have to go through the spot trading and take that 1% fee. You can also swap crypto. Most exchanges offer this. It's nothing really revolutionary, but it is helpful if you want to avoid fees. Instead of selling Bitcoin, for example, into Aussie dollars and then Aussie dollars into Ethereum, you can just go straight from Bitcoin to Ethereum, and that's going to save you, obviously, instead of 2 1% transactions, you're going to be getting 1% fee, which is good. CoinSpot also offers advanced trading, is what they call it. So most exchanges also offer this, but it's just things like stop losses, take profits, buy stops, and they also offer recurring buys. So if you just want to not think about it too much what you're doing, and you just want to say, I just want to buy $50 of Bitcoin a week, no ifs or buts, you can just put in a recurring buy. It's that easy, and every week you'll just buy $50 worth. Alright, the CoinSpot earn feature. Now this is something that kind of separates CoinSpot, in my opinion. They have one of the best earn features. It's very transparent, it's very clear, and it's super easy to use. So we'll just have a look at one of my earn features I've got going on right now. So I've got a little bit of money in Crow, for example. So I've got about 2,400 Crow, and that's earning me at 7.8% APY. So that's really good. Most banks, you're going to hear this, you're not going to get 7.8% really anywhere on anything, but you can get it in Crow. Now, of course, your crypto is subject to the volatility of the markets. So I've got 2,400 Crow here, and I'm earning, half a Crow every single day, as it says here. Next expected payout is about half a Crow every single day. But that could be, say Crow pumps to $1, I'm going to have $2,400 and I'm going to be earning 50 cents a day. But as you can see right now, Crow's only worth about, 10, 11 cents or something at the moment. So I'm only earning 6 cents every single day. And it could also go the other way. So Crow could dump. It could go to, 5 cents or something, let's say. And my daily rewards are going to go from, they're still going to be half a Crow, but instead of 6 cents, they're going to be 3 cents a day. And of course, you could just sit it out in for the long run and say it doesn't matter how much I'm earning in Aussie dollars, because I believe this token is going to go to, $1, $2, whatever it might be. And in the long run, it doesn't really matter. But the earn feature is really for your long-term holdings, because pretty well, you're not just going to be sitting it in here for a week. You're not going to be getting anything really. You might be getting, 1 week, 4.5 Crow, whoop-de-doo, doesn't really matter. But it's really good if you're sticking it in here long-term. You can compound that interest because you're getting paid every single day. You can see the 6th of the 4th, the 5th of the 4th, the 4th of the 4th, the 3rd of the 4th, etc., etc. That's going to compound, that's going to grow, and it's going to grow your crypto wallet. Now, it's important for security, I think, especially with all the recent drama that we've seen. How do crypto exchanges pay for this? Because we've seen many go under. Celsius were obviously a huge crypto lending exchange where people would earn interest on their cryptos, and that went completely bankrupt. Same with FTX, same with Voyager, as we said before. So it's important to know, how are they paying for this? So what I've got written here is, many cryptos, such as Ethereum, allow users to stake their crypto on the network in order to help the blockchain, and in return, users are rewarded with the native crypto. So that's a very simplified example of how that works. But it's pretty well, CoinSpot are doing the legwork for you. So they're getting your crypto, and you're saying, I want to put this in the earn feature. And then they're grabbing that, and they're putting it into the ecosystem or the blockchain. So for example, Ethereum, if you stake your Ethereum through the Earn, or you're not actually staking it, but if you put your Ethereum into the Earn program, CoinSpot are then going to put that into the staking protocol on the Ethereum network. That's going to help the network run. They're going to get rewarded in Ethereum, like paid out every so often. And then CoinSpot are going to then return those rewards to you. So obviously, you're probably not going to be getting as high a return as if you were putting your Ethereum on the network personally. I'm sure CoinSpot are taking some amount of the money. You know, they're obviously going to have to be paying fees to transfer the money and everything. So maybe it's not as good as you could get just staking it yourself. But really, it makes it a super simple experience. You're still getting decent rewards. So, yeah, so let's have a look at what CoinSpot offers in the Earn reward. And they do have a tiered reward system. So this is like a lot of exchanges. A lot of exchanges offer tiered rewards, meaning the more you have, the less your APY is going to be pretty well. So for those smaller users, they're going to be getting a higher percentage return, and bigger users are going to be getting a lower percentage return. Basically, just to keep the Earn feature sustainable. So as you can see here, we've got quite a few cryptos. Now let's start off with ETH for an example, so we can just have a look at this tiered reward system. So at tier 1, so people who are holding 1 to 3 Ethereums, they're going to get 4% per annum on their Ethereum. So you got 3, you're going to be earning about 0.12 Ethereum every year on those 3 Ethereums. And then after that, so you're still going to be getting 0.12 or 4% on your first 3 Ethereum. But then after that, 3 to 6, you're going to be earning 3%. So you're going to be getting, say you got 6 Ethereum in your wallet in the Earn feature. Those first 3 are still going to be getting 4%. So you're going to be getting, 0.12 every single year, say. And then that the next 3 Ethereum, so that 3 to 6 is going to be getting only 3%. So you're going to be getting 0.09. So all up, you'd be getting, 0.21 Ethereum every single year. And then it kind of goes on. Anything past 6, you're just going to be getting 2%. So it is kind of, there is I assume an unlimited amount of you can stake as much as you want on CoinSpot, get heaps of rewards. It's pretty good. And you can see all the cryptos offer that tiered reward. ADA goes from 3.3 to 3 to 2.8. Matic 7% to 6.2 to 5.4, and so on and so on. And they do have, I would say, pretty competitive rates. Most exchanges probably aren't offering, 4% and at least 2% on 6 plus Ethereum. That's a really good reward. So yeah. But as I said, obviously, if you're going to be going and staking the cryptos yourself, you're probably going to be getting better rewards. But if this is a simpler way of doing it, that's how I like to do it. It's super simple. You're going to be getting still pretty good rewards. NFTs. I don't know a lot about NFTs, but CoinSpot do offer NFTs. So if you're into that, for sure, go ahead, buy it. I'll take you through it. I don't really know a lot about this. They've got the big ones. They've got the Bored Ape Yacht Club. I don't really know any after that. I don't hold any NFTs. But I'm sure if you're into this sort of thing, that, there's clearly quite a few. These are really expensive. 60 Ethereum if you want to buy any. But yeah, for those of you that are into NFTs, for sure, jump on CoinSpot. Have a look. They might have what you want. They might not. I'm really not sure, as I don't trade NFTs. I don't have any NFTs, so. But the option's there for any users who want to use it. CoinSpot Debit MasterCard. Now, this is something that's exclusive to CoinSpot, and it's an interesting one. So, obviously, people probably know about the Binance Visa card, the Crypto.com Visa card, and then CoinSpot have their own MasterCard. So how does this work? Have I written anything? I have written a little bit. All right, but let's have a quick look. So pretty well, you can just sign up for this. Just activate your card, pick any cryptocurrency, start using the CoinSpot MasterCard, right? It's that simple. You can have it on Apple Wallet, Google Play, But the main thing behind it is that you're spending crypto. So as it says here, spend crypto like cash. You can spend either of your 380 cryptos. So how does it work, right? So, hang on. CoinSpot makes it simple to spend your cryptocurrency with no annual fees or lock-in periods. Just log into your CoinSpot account, activate your CoinSpot MasterCard, and select the crypto wallets you wish to link to your CoinSpot MasterCard. You can pick up to 5 wallets to link your card. Once done, all purchases made with the CoinSpot MasterCard will come from your selected wallets in order to have them selected. If your number one wallet is empty or has insufficient balance, the funds will be taken from your second wallet and so on. The CoinSpot MasterCard enables instant real-time conversion of your cryptocurrency to Australian dollars when you make the transaction. Alright, so pretty well, with the CoinSpot MasterCard, you're not spending fiat. You're not spending your Aussie dollars. You don't top this card up so much with your money from your bank account. You spend crypto. So how it works is, say I've got Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana or something like that. I might pick those three as my preferred cryptos to spend. I might say Solana's my favorite. I want to spend that the most. Then I want to spend Ethereum. Then I want to spend Bitcoin. So as I buy $5 worth of bananas, I tap my CoinSpot MasterCard, and what's going to happen is CoinSpot are going to transfer that Ethereum or that Solana or whatever crypto I've selected as my preferred option to spend, that $5 from Solana to Aussie dollars, make the transaction, and your account is going to be down, $5 worth of Solana effectively. And if, say, I spent all my Solana and I went to go buy, some strawberries, for example, and I tapped and I didn't have enough in my Solana wallet, then it would start chipping into my Ethereum wallet. So it's very important. Crypto is being spent. That's the thing. Now, this is what I think doesn't really make it viable, is because most people aren't buying Bitcoin just to go spend it. It doesn't really make much sense to me. CoinSpot will effectively sell your crypto in exchange for fiat to complete the transaction. I don't personally use this feature because it's spending crypto. I don't want to spend my crypto. That doesn't really make sense to me. My crypto is an investment. It's not something I want to just be, chipping away at because I can. It is important though, it is completely free. So if you want to just try it out. It won't hurt. It doesn't cost you anything. As they said, there's no lock-in periods or anything. So try it out for a month. If it's garbage, drop it. It's totally up to you guys. There are no rewards for spending. So if you compare this to something like a Binance Visa card or a Crypto.com Visa card that offer these sort of crypto cards as per se, they're going to come up with, you have to pay for those cards in a sense. You have to invest in BNB or invest in Crypto.com, but at least you get some sort of return for that and you don't have to spend your crypto. Whereas this card, you don't really get anything in return. I think for most people, they're not going to really use this. It doesn't help out too much. Alright, CoinSpot SMSF, or a self-managed super fund. CoinSpot allows users to manage their self-managed super fund through CoinSpot to trade and invest in cryptocurrencies. This is not a feature I personally use. I don't want my super fund in crypto, but I don't know a lot of people, but I know some people that do have their super fund in crypto through different self-managed super funds. So it's pretty well, you're just going to get everything you get with CoinSpot effectively. You're going to be getting, over 380 cryptos, all these different stuff, track your portfolio, trade and swap, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty well CoinSpot. You just get to play around with your super fund. But what's important here, I think, is how do I set up a self-managed super fund? So pretty well, before you get started with CoinSpot, you will need to establish your self-managed super fund trust with a applicable firm such as New Brighton Capital or one of the many others available. Once established, you'll be able to set up your dedicated self-managed super fund account with Australia's most trusted digital currency exchange. So for this, you're going to have to go with a super fund like New Brighton Capital or someone who offers crypto as part of their features. A lot of other self-managed super funds, they don't offer this at all. So if you want to access this, there's a good chance you're going to have to change super funds. You're going to have to then apply for this and get through it. And it's important to know there's a lot of risk, obviously, with crypto alone, let alone your super fund. I think a lot of people don't want to play around with that. That's kind of the safety net for many people. But if you're confident and you feel like you can make some money off of it, go for it. Why not? Okay, obviously refer a friend. A little bit of a shill here, but if you share the love and get $10 of free Bitcoin. So if you use a referral code, I've got one down in the description below. Feel free to check it out. Or if you've got a friend or someone who uses CoinSpot, use theirs, because then you and them will get $10 worth of Bitcoin absolutely for free. And why not? If you're signing up, as we saw earlier in the sign up process, you just put your email, make a password, put a referral code, and when you where is it? There are some terms and conditions. So what does it say here? Once their first AUD deposit goes in. So once you deposit some Aussie dollars, you'll get that $10 worth of Bitcoin. Whoever's referral code you use, they'll get $10 worth of Bitcoin. And then, of course, you can go share the love as well with your referral code. Get heaps and heaps of free Bitcoin, I guess. There's mine. It's in the description. Feel free to use it if you want to get that $10 for free. All right, so let's now have a look at the CoinSpot app. The CoinSpot app pretty well offers everything that the CoinSpot desktop exchange offers in terms of, your spot trading, withdrawals, accessing the earn feature. They do offer the market trading on here, as well as, tracking all your cryptocurrencies that are featured on CoinSpot. So we'll just have a quick look on the app here. So pretty well, hang on, just loading. There we go. So pretty well, we just got all of, your favorite cryptos, all of the different tokens, very similar to the exchange. You got all 380 on here. I haven't counted it, but I assume they're all on there for you. You can trade your cryptos. So you got buy, sell, swap, advanced orders, your market orders, open orders, all that sort of stuff. Go in here. You're able to see all the different charts you've got. They even offer different indicators and stuff if you want to use all this sort of stuff. Now I don't track the charts on my phone. It's a bit small, a bit difficult to see. If you want to trade on the CoinSpot app, go for it, but it will be definitely easier just to use the desktop exchange. As you can see, Bitcoin, we've got the advanced chart, all these different little features. If we just go to our wallet here and we'll go back onto Crow, you can see you got your Crow portfolio, the growth of it, etc. You got all your trade history. You can go into your Earn Crow and have a look at the Earn feature. You can withdraw, add to your Earn feature through that app. It's pretty well everything that's on the desktop. It's just on the app. It's a little bit simplified because obviously you're doing it on your phone instead of the desktop version, and it is a good app though. I think most people will enjoy it. It's not as glamorous, I guess you could say, as the SwiftX app or the Crypto.com app or something like that. It is a bit simplified. It doesn't look as nice and stuff, but I don't think it really affects any of the features that they actually offer. If you can get over the fact it doesn't look as pretty, then you'll be fine. You get everything you got on the desktop. It works great. I think most people will definitely enjoy it. All right, that pretty well sums things up. So thank you guys for watching. And what are my final thoughts on the CoinSpot app? I really like the CoinSpot app and exchange. I think it's really helpful. I think it's got all the features you're really going to need. It's very simplistic. It might not be, as good looking as SwiftX. CoinSpot, they're not, sponsoring your favorite, esports org or your, the NFL or anything. They're not doing any of that sort of stuff, but it's really what they offer. It's what they're doing that I think really pays off for them. Things like the earn feature, the fees being relatively low, all these different little things that they have, I think makes for an excellent exchange for almost every single investor. They do have the markets, they do have the OTC, they have self-managed super funds. I think everyone's going to get good use out of this app. I think you should try it out. If you're from Australia, obviously, I think that's the biggest restrictive factor, is that it's only for Australians. but it's a safe option in my opinion. They've been around a long time. They're the leaders in Australian crypto exchanges. So why not give them a go? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, use my code down below. Get $10 absolutely for free. Why not? Might as well use it. It's free money. Anyways, I'll be back later, guys. I'll be reviewing some other crypto exchanges. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching.